Welcome back, everyone. It's been about 4.5 minutes since we turned the camera off. This will
If
be
that.
episode 2. We were having so much fun. We decided to continue. I hope it was entertaining for you. This is just a little series that Talon actually thought about doing it. Well, Mom thought about it, and then Talon got the cards. It's kind of a collective effort,
So-
and the whole time I was like, but here I
But
am.
just so you know, my idea was more along the lines of
Peanut gallery to his normal videos.
yeah, peanut gallery to Jimmy's videos, which yeah, there's that, but also the fact that like obviously we're a very political family, and obviously we've got our
We're
bias.
not a religious family either.
We're not religious. We're not religious, not at all. But we're very political, more so in the last 5 years than we've ever been. It's our preferences are obviously tattooed all over our bodies. We don't. We're not quiet about it.
I'm naked.
Don't say that one. That's bad.
Hey, I'm physically wearing clothes. It's fine.
But my idea, I think, was more along the lines of the child.
Normalizing crazy.
Don't. I guess there is normalizing
there's
crazy.
that.
But the idea of Zenda is from a generation that is going to have some of the most unique, and I say unique because I don't want to say fucked up,
Don't go off.
start to their career, start to their lives, their adult lives. Generation Z is going to have...
Talon's approaching 18.
Yeah, Talon will be 18 in July, and she will be graduating from high school and starting her what should be career in her life. That's not really like, I don't know. My idea was more along the lines of it would be fascinating, I think, for people to get a glimpse into what our family dynamic is, because Zenda is so unique in her ability to look at so many aspects from different angles, from on a political side and a economical side and a
Woke side?
the woke side, and you know, she's part of a community that, while I don't understand it, I support it, and she sees the ugly and the good in that community, and she's able to talk about it and look at it from a rational perspective. And she's said a couple things to me in the last couple weeks that have almost brought me to tears, that maybe I'm doing okay with this whole parenting thing and that she's gonna be okay. But like, Generation Z is, they
And
got it
Gen Alpha,
hard.
too, for that matter.
Is Gen Alpha the next one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gen Alpha's currently being born.
So yeah, my idea was more along the lines of Zenda's been homeschooled her whole life. She's never been to a brick and mortar school. She has never experienced, I don't love you, I don't support you, you can do anything you want, but you better, there are no participation trophies in our life, but there is, it's okay to fail, and Zenda was raised that way. And so I think she's got a unique perspective to give to people, and I love sharing her perspective on things. So my idea was more like, the dynamic that you and Zenda have is so different and so unique from a stepdad perspective. And you know, the relationship that Zenda and I have is probably not what most people would consider a normal relationship with a daughter and a mother, because she's an asshole. She's an absolute dick. Our family joke.
She get it from her mama.
Our family joke is literally, you're a bitch to work with. And there's a whole story behind that, but it freaks people out when I look at my kid and go, "You're a bitch
to work with."
And
Or
nobody
my
gets
Aunt Roxanne yelling in the background.
But like, so I think I did okay. I don't know if I did okay. I won't know until I'm on my deathbed, I guess, if I did okay.
Won't know then either.
Yeah.
But
none of us will know till
Who's
I'm on
gonna
my
tell her?
deathbed.
I'm not gonna-
But
Tomorrow.
she's unique in her I think the way that Talon views the world is unique, and it is different, and it's worth sharing. It's worth sharing because I think she's got some pretty provocative insights that I think a lot of parents might be struggling with their kids, especially after COVID and after, 2020 in general. Like, it's just,
Also, we're gonna play a
Speaking
game.
of, what's your biggest challenge right now?
Oh, so we've got our first question. What's my biggest
What
challenge?
is your biggest challenge right now?
Go ahead, Jimmy. What's your biggest challenge right now?
Oh, I thought you were
Duds.
gonna say fitting those things in a shirt.
It's difficult sometimes. It's a challenge. Some mornings.
My biggest challenge is trying to get. I have trouble focusing, and I'm a Gemini. All right, I don't have trouble focusing. I can uber focus. I can like.
It's
And I
honestly
can
kinda
focus.
Like, it's kind of like ADHD.
But then
hyperfocus.
there's a squirrel. Like, yeah, it very much is.
You have very much ADHD tendencies when it comes to your.
I
focusing
probably am
ability.
just undiagnosed as.
Yeah. None of us care.
Yeah.
But you
No,
do
because we're Generation
X.
X, and we all. What's that comedian say? We either went to prison, was undiagnosed, and we don't give a fuck, or whatever that
Went to
TikToker
prison,
was.
Went into the military, or were so skilled that you didn't have to go to either.
Right, so you either if you're Generation X, you either ended up in prison, ended up in the military, or you were just so fucked up that you managed to get through all of our diseases that are now diseases without medications. So,
Anyway. Yes. When she says diseases, she means mental
illnesses.
Yeah.
Sorry, are they not diseases
Anyway,
nowadays? I don't know. I
what
can't
the
keep
fuck
track
you
of
call
what they are. I can't
Anyway,
keep track
yeah.
of what everything is. Everything's a disease now.
We
isn't it?
digress. Staying focused.
My biggest challenge is English.
But only for a couple more months.
Okay, that's a legit statement only because you speak literally 4 languages.
Yeah. Technically,
Learning,
I speak
yeah.
3.
Learning.
Technically, I speak 3 with Pomo, English, and sign language. I'm learning my 4th in Japanese. And
Yeah.
It's my... Technically, it's my 2nd vocal language, but Pomo doesn't really count because there's only like 28 words. So, it's been a challenge learning Japanese.
Wow.
It's been a lot.
28 words.
That's
There's
all that's...
more.
There's more,
But they're very...
Is it like
it's a
pointing
very,
and grunting or something? To
yeah, it's a very
like,
factual language. It's not based like our languages are for writing. It's a verbal language, so it's mother, father, rock, food, water. They don't have some of the fluff words that we do now.
Fluff words.
Yeah.
What's a fluff word?
Zenda's an expert at it. She fluffs up her papers for school all the time.
I've had word counts now, and not normal like 2,000 word count. No, I've had 250 word counts. Do you know how hard it is to get a paper that you're normally used to writing to get at least a couple thousand words down to a few hundred? That has been the hardest thing in psychology
What is it?
ever.
250? Is it? Oh, so it has to be below 250.
Yeah, you have to be
250 words
below
or less?
250 words. It's so
jeez.
hard.
Mine would look so bad because I would like, if I was used to doing the longer ones, I would be like doing a longer one and then just cut it off at the word 250. We didn't talk about shit. I barely got warmed up, but it ended at
I had
250.
my
And I'm like,
introduction.
turn it in, D.
They say 250 words is supposed to be about a page, but not with the words I use, apparently.
Well, I kind of so. You young kids these days, you don't know how it was for us, but we used to actually have to write the words, right? So your
Okay.
hand would cramp. I mean, I'm sure there's some kind of crampy, typing, whatever. But I write big because I write sloppy. And probably because I had to do 3 pages of written whatever, and so I write really
now it's
big.
just a double spaced
Now it's a
MLA
count on
format.
word. Yeah, I did a lot of that. I did the bare minimum in school pretty much. I was bored. But I get straight A's on the test. Well, A's and B's, sometimes B's if I didn't apply. I remember getting a C+ in history because the teacher was like, and this is in 10th grade, I think. And the teacher was like, well, when you're done with the test, you can go take your free period for the rest of the, period. And so I was just like A, C, D, B, C, C, B, and I got a C+. I don't know how the fuck that happened. I don't know, but
Statistics.
I was going to say my school has these, what they call pre-tests, and they're essentially practice tests that don't affect your grade whatsoever. So literally for each and every one of those, I go in and click random answers till the end. And
You pass
I've
a lot?
gotten, most of them I get at least 50%. Some of them I've gotten 0, and some of them I've gotten 100.
wow.
It's entirely statistic based, and it's really interesting to see the results of that.
Mm.
And it's also really good for me personally when they're before a test and I go, yeah, I shouldn't just randomly click answers on a test.
You should probably, yeah.
I should be answering these
I did it for the free period.
Yeah.
So, I was bored in school. I really was. All right, did Mom answer that question? I can't even remember.
Your biggest
What was the challenge? Biggest challenge?
Yep.
Probably the sale of the company I work for, my day job, and making sure that our businesses survive COVID. Those are obviously my biggest challenges right now. I mean, I could go on. It's tax season.
Yeah, you could go on, but biggest means like one that's bigger than the
they're
others.
They're all equally large.
They're all
They're
equally.
not the same looming size.
Have you
Never
met
mind.
your wife?
They are kind of the same looming
are.
size. Like everything is so
So much.
yeah.
Again, the bottom of the cup, like completely missing. And, yeah.
But
So.
it gets done. It gets done. And I wouldn't be able to survive without the
Peanut gallery.
well here
Technically,
it's
Mom and I are
literally
the gallery.
without. Yeah, this is your channel, not ours. We might have
Whatever, I'm just
hijacked
sitting
it.
back here chilling.
We've hijacked it.
You're in the middle. You're literally dead center. That means it's your channel.
I have like some weird tree growing out of my head.
I can't unsee that, you dick.
I'm just fading into the darkness. I'm my own moon.
But I like the pink background of yours. It's a pillow. She's cheating on a pillow. I'm just like sunk into the
I can't.
But it kind of looks cool. The pink kind of gives it a little fire. Anyway, next question.
I'm excited for this one, but I know you guys won't be.
Great.
If you could have any superpower, what would it be and why? I'm gonna set the rule that it has to be a fantasy superpower. Because I know this woman and she's gonna say something like taxes or some shit.
I would not say taxes is a superpower.
All right, so real superpower. So what superpower would I like to have and why?
If you could have any superpower, what would it be and why?
That is a tough one. I think. God, the why is hard though. Like, I think if I could fly, that would be really fucking cool. Why? I mean, because it's cool. Because birds do that, and I think like to be able to just like fly wherever I'm gonna go, I don't have to deal with traffic. So, because I'm super impatient, and I wouldn't run red lights. I mean, I still probably miss my,
Turn.
miss my turn, but it's pretty easy to get back on track if you're flying. So, I think it would be flying for me.
Technically, I have two answers. The logical of like why for me is the power to control probability.
Okay.
Because in that scenario, of course, I've stolen this off the internet.
Good
But,
lord, of course she goes with the most like in-depth, confusing
Maybe you
superpower
should
ever.
watch the video or
Well,
something on it.
technically, the power of probability means that no matter what, you can make the probability 100%. Hey, I'm gonna wake up and my bathtub's full of money. 100% probability, and it happens.
That's dirty.
Yeah.
That's the opposite of Yeah, that'd be.
Yeah.
That's not a good bath.
No.
No, that's
But
not
it's a
good
lot
bath.
of money.
Yeah.
The power to control probability.
Do you think do you think that if you had the ability to have all the money in the world, it would matter?
It'd mean that I
Would it
always had
change
enough money
anything?
to buy what I needed in my pocket. That's what my probability would be.
Right, but if you had all the money in the world, would it change or make matters?
We've been over. No.
I know. I'm just
I don't
saying.
even think you'd use that power for money. You're not that kind of a person. So, like, it's funny because you use that as an example, but I literally can't picture that at all. Like, but I get your example.
I open my fridge and there's apple pie.
When you want apple pie,
Yeah.
right? So, like, period Shark Week, holy shit.
Or
There's
like
no room for anything else in the fucking fridge. But, I'm just saying that would be bad because all your power of probability thoughts would be like fucking screwing everyone else that just wants like chicken or something out of the fridge.
You mean the dog?
Yeah, we do eat out a lot, but
None of us eat from the fridge
I think
anymore.
he's tired of chicken.
I did. I ate the leftover spaghetti a week later just to prove Jimmy wrong.
How do you feel?
I feel fine.
All right.
Oh, sure you do. She'd say she
I
was
feel
fine.
fine. I'm gonna excuse myself and go use the restroom real quick.
For an hour and a
I was reading werewolf porn.
Jesus.
Oh, was Jesus born?
No.
Oh my God.
candles?
Oh my god! Oh
All
my
right,
God.
babe, superpower.
Jesus. I would say mind reading with the ability to turn it off. So
Wait,
It has to have that
our
caveat.
mind or your reading?
Okay, that's funny. I was
That
thinking
would be a fucking.
to-
You could make a business out of that, though.
Right.
wanting
Turn
to.
off my mind for an hour, please.
No,
Oh,
I would
shit.
pay somebody.
Isn't that what
Hey,
hookers
that's
do?
what tattoos are. That's
And
what
hookers-
tattoos are.
See how we're very different kinds of thinkers.
Tattoos and hookers.
Sounds like a good time.
So okay, my tattoos. That is what it is. I can't think of anything else except for that needle going into my skin. So when I get my tattoos, it is. Can I help you?
I was sitting up and I meant to put me up, not you back. But whatever.
So
Sorry.
tattoos give me the chance to turn off my mind. So that's ironically, I pay somebody to turn off my mind. He just doesn't realize that that's his superpower. His superpower is art. Get off of me. Don't even think about it.
Okay.
I will punch you
I just wanted to.
right now.
No, I wanted to point out that you and me go together like tattoos and hookers. just so you know. Peas and carrots.
So I
All
would read minds, but I would have to have the ability to like not have the superpower. I would have to be able to control the superpower because obviously,
There's got to be a switch.
if you read everybody's mind constantly, you would kill people. So or yourself.
Yeah.
You are
probably.
people, technically. You are a part of people.
That's-
So statement
that
you
is
kill
debatable.
people is-
So anyway, yes. Next.
Next wish on.
What 3 albums would you take with you to a deserted island?
Albums? Like
Yeah.
music?
I'm assuming.
Do they still call
You
them
wouldn't
these days?
be able to play it because you would
gonna
be on
say.
a deserted island,
It's a
so
very
you
dumb
would.
question.
That's
Am I reading
extremely
that
dumb.
right?
One made out of chocolate.
I'm reading that right? Wrong side.
What 3 albums would you take with you to a desert island? Just kidding. Desert island, and well, if you were on a desert island and there wasn't a
Radio,
I
a
almost
record
said
player.
I almost showed how old I was and said record player, but Brandy was here to save me from
The
that
floppy disk.
demise.
It said album. Album's a record, right?
I mean,
No, they're
no,
CDs.
they drop albums today digitally.
Yeah, I guess so.
What's.
Okay, so
Just pick 3
that
albums
being
you
said,
like.
just pick 3
like,
artists
yeah.
because albums. Fuck, who has an
Yeah.
album? I don't listen to albums. Like literally, Tom McDonald,
That's
Tom
for
McDonald.
everybody.
Ryan Upchurch, Rammstein. Those are my 3.
All right, you're 3.
Tom McDonald.
I must ask Google again.
No, I'm not asking Google. I'm pulling up the thing.
I'm accessing
on
my
my-
memory
no,
from my
no,
brain.
no! Five
I'm
Finger Death
accessing-
Punch. Wait, 5 Finger Death Punch. So it.
Who are you trading?
It.
No.
Well, if I'm if I'm on a deserted island,
Yes,
Tom McDonald's music no longer speaks to me.
this is
So-
true.
I would. Tom McDonald would no longer speak to me because I would be on a deserted island. So it would end up being 5 Finger Death Punch because it would be 5 Finger Death Punch, Rammstein, and Ryan Upchurch because those would speak to me in that situation. And I don't even.
To the camera.
Yeah, because nobody can pronounce that.
Yeah. So
Her, Tom McDonald's.
I don't know how to make it focus. Is it focusing?
Get our faces out of the fucking picture.
Whatever. I don't know how to make that. Whatever. Okay, it's close enough. There.
that Erutan.
Erutan.
Erutan. All right, who else?
Is it a cop out to say a compilation channel?
Yes.
I mean,
If I could pick a compilation channel, it would be okay. Heavy metal Rammstein, hick hop Ryan Upchurch.
you notice that she likes Rammstein a lot. She'll be driving and turn on Rammstein, and it like relaxes her. She'll be all wound up, and she's like, "It's fucking," and she's like relaxing, and I'm over on. I'm like, my grip's getting tighter on the fucking side. It winds me up to the point of like. I'm just angry. I like a couple
kind of the point,
Rammstein
though.
songs. Rammstein songs. But like
They are kind of sound stuff.
about the
so we
third
have to-
song in, I'm just like, I want to put my head in a blender. And she's like, that's how I felt before I turned it on. Like, I don't know.
I love it. Just relaxes me. It always has.
Sorry.
Anyway.
I squished.
All right, what is Jimmy's 3?
Man.
Did you say all 3?
That is
Technically, no.
All right, what's
she
your third?
cheated.
Oh, who's the dude that composes for all the movies? He composed for How to Train Your Dragon. Oh goodness.
Ask Google.
Yeah.
You've been doing it all night. I don't know. I'm just kidding. Hold on, let me look inside my brain and figure this out. It's crazy.
Yeah.
You can't remember shit now with phones.
John Powell.
Yeah. Phones got
There you go.
phones got smarter. People so stupid.
Yep.
People got dumber.
That's Tom McDonald, right?
It is. Phones got smarter.
It's not
People got dumber.
The actual quote, I guess.
Yeah,
Close.
people
You're
got
real
so
close.
dumb.
Paraphrasing.
Yeah.
No, it's God. What is it? It's from Clown World. Phones got smarter. People so dumb. No.
This very well could be an example of that. I'm not sure.
What are your 3? Because now I gotta Google this shit.
God, it's tough for me because Enigma, dude. NF. But again, like Mom, on a desert island, that shit.
It
like,
doesn't. It does. It's not gonna speak to you.
What,
I wasn't really thinking about Desert Island.
I don't have enough time to think of something funny. Like.
Who's that Jewish dude? The Jewish rapper?
Lil Dicky.
He's pretty good.
He's good.
Yeah, but again,
I
it doesn't
wouldn't
speak to
want,
you on a
like,
desert island.
I definitely like Enigma. I like such a wide variety. So I'm like you, like a compilation bit, you know,
I
like
want a compilation channel of every single hit song ever.
I don't think I would care about music too much.
I found that song today that is used in all the horror movies that nobody knows the name of because it's a classical song and nobody knows the name
I
of any
totally
classical
remember
songs.
that one.
I can't play it because copyright.
Oh, well, then no, this is no value.
It's the one. It's the one.
You know the thing that they say.
The thing. You know the thing.
The thing.
Okay,
Kind of
Joe.
like the fuck.
Yes, Joe. Yes, Joe. We all remember.
We all know
Yes,
the
Joe.
thing.
Those were the days. Joe, go back to sleep.
Phones.
That's
All
the
the phones got smart, but the people so dumb. There you
Yes, there you go. I don't think anyone's smarter now for hearing the verse, but
Whatever.
Go check it out though. Shout out to Tom
Tom
McDonald.
McDonald for sure. All of his music. Tom McDonald, Clown World, People So Stupid, Fake Woke,
Fake
Canceled.
Woke is my favorite. I think that reaches more people on a wider, broader scale. Start with something like that, but listen, it's really,
it's all of them. There's Easy
really,
Hills.
really
There's
intelligent rap.
Buttholes.
Unbelievable.
Buttholes is good.
The first one all of us heard.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
a couple years ago.
No.
First, go
everybody
look up
hates me.
Tom
Everybody
McDonald
hates
and
me.
look at his picture. And look at him, and then go ahead and judge the book by its cover, and go, yeah, I'm not going to listen to this. And then go ahead and push play and listen. Very, very intelligent young man. I don't know how old he is, but
I found the song.
huh?
I found the song.
Wait,
I
yeah,
don't think you can play it. You can sing
No, I
it.
can't.
You can sing
I
it.
can't play it. I can say the name though. J.S. Bach.
Bach.
Toccata and Figure in D minor is that song that's in all the horror movies, the classical song, all the horror movies, and it's like I found it when I was researching for my
Is it like?
Frankenstein paper. No,
Okay. All right.
that's the other one.
Anyway, I don't think I answered the question. I like Enigma. That was the one I could pick. I can't really pick any. I like such a wide variety of music.
I don't really notice artists so much as
I've
the song.
literally the last 3 weeks to a month, I've been listening to Spa Channel on
Of
fucking,
course you
on the
have.
satellite radio because I'm just trying to stay calm. And that's
So I would be listening
living
to
with these
Rammstein.
two. That's not always. No, really, the business. It's very stressful at times. Phone rings all the time, and it's whatever. But I've been listening to Spa for like a month. I couldn't tell you who the fuck or what the fuck any of those are. It's very soothing and relaxing. Maybe Bobby Caldwell. That's soothing and relaxing.
You said Barbie.
Bobby Caldwell.
All right, next
Barbie.
question
Next
because
question.
we're over the music
We're
thing
killing
now.
it now.
The
How
next two
long have we
questions
been
are
on?
kind of dumb.
26.
Okay, this is the last one, guys. We're gonna wrap it up.
The next two questions are kind of dumb, though.
Well, go ahead and
If you
cheat like
could-
Mom does.
Well, the two questions are: if you could spend the day with anyone in the world, past or present, who would it be?
You guys. That's all of our answer. Move on.
Yep.
Warm and fuzzy.
Dad.
Who's the oldest person here? Ask that person to share a memory from their youth.
I feel attacked.
Well, it's your channel. They hear about that shit all the time.
All right, so
So that's pointless. Well, I mean, I guess everybody knows your
Time for
story.
my youth.
Yeah, everybody knows your story, though. You know,
Yeah, but from my youth, like
nobody wants to know about your youth. Your youth is
I
terrifying.
remember being dropped
You
on
were
a
a
rock
whore.
once.
Man whore.
You
No,
remember
Not
that?
when I was youth. My God.
You were pretty young.
Yeah,
You were a hustler when you were.
I'm still a hustler. Thank you. I'm a hustler, baby, and I
Want you to know.
It's not about where I've been.
We're
but
probably
I'm
going to get
about to go.
copyrighted on that.
Anyway, yes, I did not write that music song. Didn't write that song, or the music. Yeah, I don't really have a whole lot of stories for my. I mean, there's all kinds of.
We
memories.
haven't
Not a
lived through
lot
the
of
Civil
fond
War
ones.
yet. Ask us when we're in our 70s, because we'll have lived through the Civil War by then.
I cut it out. No politics. Reel it in. All right.
Is there a particular tradition or special something that you feel captures what's unique about your family?
Oh, God.
A
A tradition.
particular.
Okay, the gummy has fully sunk in on the fully hit bottom. Okay.
Yeah, you seem very stoned when I take a gummy. It's fucking hilarious.
Every time.
Mom can't
Every
talk.
time.
All right. So, which I don't really take. Guys, it's been probably 3 months since
It's
I
been
had
a couple
half a
days.
gummy. It's been a couple days. Lying ass.
Was it Christmas? Or
It
Thanksgiving?
was a minute ago.
one
It
of
wasn't that long ago.
No,
but
it was-
It was back a
It
little
was
while
one of the
ago.
holidays.
So, anyhow,
Yeah, Friday.
you're gonna have to read that again because yeah.
Is there a particular tradition or special something that you feel captures what's unique about your family?
I mean, we can tell each other anything. We can I don't know if that's
I think a good tradition of ours is every morning when you leave the house, we all say something along the lines of "love you."
something that means that I'm like love you guys. That's me.
Drive
every
safe.
Time, and she's like drive safe.
I
I
normally
love you,
say wear
babe.
your seatbelt.
Drive safe. Yeah,
Don't
wear your
forget your
seatbelt.
seatbelt.
Or I mean, but I don't know if that's like.
It's a tradition though.
Look,
We
I
do it
have
every
3
It is a
families I
tradition.
can judge it on. This one, my previous relationship when it was just pretty much drugs, sex, and kids and dysfunction, and then my growing up at home, which was also lots of dysfunction.
So we're all
lots
so
of
we just
dysfunction.
kept the
So,
dysfunction
Yeah,
going.
so we still have our own dysfunction, but
It's just different.
like
There's no drugs.
yeah.
Or alcohol.
Yeah, we're 100% clean dysfunction.
Some might say that the gummy that I took is a drug.
No.
I mean, I guess it is
It is-
technically,
it is.
but
It is.
so,
But it's just you.
but it's not like. Well, it's funny because
It's also not necessarily an addiction.
when I was using meth, it affected obviously the whole house and others in the house, right? So those dynamics were all fucked up. And then for you guys, the alcohol, not
Yeah.
that either one of you were drinking, but the person that was drinking it affected all those dynamics and stuff. So we're all still kind of like dysfunctional or whatever, but we understand the different dynamics. I don't know.
I would like to say I understand addiction, but I don't. I've got an addictive personality. Everybody knows I've got an
Yeah, you're
addictive
addicted to
personality.
work. You work
But
all the
I've just
time.
focused on my addiction onto something that is at least productive.
Work
versus,
and worrying.
There is that. But so I acknowledged my addictive personality, so I just chose never to make sure to do everything in my power to avoid anything that could potentially be addicting, and just focus
Except
on work.
English.
Work. Yes, English is a problem.
I'm pretty much in the same boat with that too, though,
Yeah.
because both of my parents have extremely addictive personalities, and some of my grandparents do as well. So when I tell people that I don't plan on going out drinking for my 21st birthday, it confuses them a lot.
Well,
Like,
but
I don't have
but the
any-
thing that is entertaining is that you do plan on at least being entertained by said addictions because of your morbidness.
Morbidity.
Watching others, yeah.
Act like fools, and I kind of
What do you
encourage.
want to do for your 21st birthday?
Oh God, don't
No
ask that.
clue. I know
Oh,
what I wanna do for
21st?
my 18th.
Okay.
Okay, what do you want to do for your 18th?
I have a whole list.
You don't want to
And
know.
we're doing it over a week, so that way Mom can have recovery times in between each day. Remember?
Recovery
Go ahead.
days.
Give the list.
Like Monday, recovery day. Wednesday, recovery day.
What are we fucking gonna do?
Oh yeah, no, go ahead. What's the
I'm
list?
scared now, guys.
What's the
like,
list,
honest to
Zinda?
God,
Let's go ahead. What's our
Threatened.
18th birthday
this
list?
shit's right around the corner, by the way.
Yeah, July.
Do I have to wear a fucking mask? Oh, sorry.
God.
You're gonna want to wear a mask, babe. This is gonna be the only time during COVID you're gonna be wanting to wear a mask
That just sounds
Ironically
weird.
enough, I just
to
realized
hide
the
your
first,
identity.
the first thing on this list is a tattoo, and I have the tattoo that I wanted to get, so that's
The
kind
tattoo
of
is
Jack.
no longer.
Rest day.
2 tattoos.
We need a rest day now.
I wanted to.
We get the rest month.
I wanted to get a massage because you can't get those legally till you're 18, which granted I may not be able to get one of those.
Because of
Who knows?
COVID, so yeah.
Also, like,
By July,
Although
I hope
that's
that I'll
not
be
true
able to get a
because
massage.
Ranchera's doing massages, so we could always take her over. You know, there are people
I mean,
that
I
are doing
guess,
massages.
yeah, there
We
are
have
some
accounts.
massage places, but I just like your personality, and
She wants to experience it. She's never
I
had
know,
one.
but I like you're gonna have to get over like a mental obstacle
Of?
for a stranger touching you. Like
I don't care about strangers touching me. I care about strangers touching my feet.
that's a different kind of massage.
Exactly.
I think you have to pay extra for that.
No, they massage your feet.
But-
I don't like
they
people
do?
touching my feet.
They
Oh, so what are you gonna? How are you gonna handle that part?
No
when they
feet.
get to
Don't
your
touch my feet.
Don't touch my feet.
I don't think I've ever had a real massage either.
No, you probably haven't.
Mm-mm.
I want to go to a strip club. I need to get my photo ID from the tribe, and I want to get a facial. Those are the PG.
Okay, please put this
So,
in the
so hold on,
yeah.
hold on.
All right.
Those are the PG list. She's being very kind.
Facial isn't PG.
Not that kind of.
Oh,
God.
I'm totally kidding. Oh my God,
God.
we're a horrible family. Anyway, well look, she's like, I want to go to a strip club and I want to get a facial. Can we separate those two?
Yeah.
Is there like a rest day
Yeah, I
in
did.
between
But
one of
yeah.
them? All right.
We'll probably,
Sorry.
so I'll probably
Shit.
get a massage and facial on the same day. We'll go to a strip club that night. Mom will have a rest day the next
Yeah.
day.
Can
then
I
we
help
do-
you?
It
He's
says 0
looking at
viewers,
the
right?
time.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll edit that part out. Sorry. Horrible. Maybe we'll. I don't know. So.
Yeah, what
There's
were we talking about?
non-PG things on her. What are we talking about? Your 18th birthday, week,
Other than
month.
that. Before that. Our
Oh, I
family
don't
traditions.
remember our family traditions. That's right. So that makes us unique. I want to say, obviously, I immediately go to candy making, but that is,
You don't enjoy it anymore. Now you're like, dread it.
it's not that I don't enjoy it, because that's not
It's
true.
not the same.
It's
It
not
is
the
Yeah,
different.
it's not true
than
that
it
I don't
was
enjoy it. It's just
back-
not
yeah.
the same without Dad. So it's not that I don't enjoy it, because I know the kids enjoy it. I think they do. I don't know. They probably enjoy it as much
We
as
dread it until it's kind of like
You
how
dread it
showers
until
used
you
to be
get there.
until you get there, and then it's fun, and then it's hard to leave.
It's fun for like 10 minutes for them, and then they're like
yeah.
Get-
So
talking and chatting it up, and yeah.
you know,
so,
but they still get to hang out. And, you know, we get, and Brianna's really into the, you know, the baking, and so is Zinda. So like it's we dread it until we get there, and then it's a relatively good time. It's exhausting, but you know,
It's hot.
it's hot. But it's unique. Like, how many families get together and do rosettes and pizzelles? Like, most people don't even know what a rosette or a pizzelli is. So
I'll put pictures in. Potentially, probably not.
Yeah, we probably won't. All right,
Okay.
let's wrap it up because we're past a half hour, I think.
Yep, we are. It's 35.
Plus, I'm tired.
Oh, the gummies kicked in. It's 9:30. It's time for
I
bed.
need to sleep. I'm tired. It's been a long week.
All right.
I love you.
Hold on, I'm trying to find one for the comment section.
All right.
Do you believe in ghosts, and have you ever seen one?
Oh no, we have to save that one because we got to talk about Goey.
We will start on that one.
We got to talk about Goey.
We will start on that one
I would love to have that.
on the next video.
All right.
Peace and love.
Bye.
And answer that, you guys, in the comments. That's what doing that at the end of each segment so that you guys can answer the question and join with us. Also, maybe if you have not subscribed, subscribe and then click the little bell thing and you'll get alerts when we go live with these, and that way you can see the uncensored version of what
Our
happens
family.
here before we edit it. Just kidding. I don't think we're gonna